If you've ever tried polka dot nails and they came out uneven or messy, this is a much easier way to do them. First, I'm sizing out my full covered almond tips. I want each tip to fit sidewall to sidewall without forcing it. If the tip is too small, it can pinch and lift later, so I always size up slightly if I'm between sizes. Instead of using gel polish, I'm using these tiny circle glitters. I'm just separating out the white ones so I have enough for all the nails. This makes it a lot easier to control the size and spacing. I apply a layer of base coat and before curing, I place the dots. I start with a straight line down the center, then fill in the sides to keep everything balanced. This is a lot easier than using polish, especially if you're heavy-handed, because your dots come out more even. I'm just placing them gently, making small adjustments as I go, so everything lines up clean. You don't have to rush this part. I'm repeating the same process on each nail and it honestly doesn't take long at all. Once you get the spacing right, it becomes really quick. From the side, you can see how they sit on the nail. I'm just adjusting them slightly before curing so everything stays aligned. This helps the design look a lot cleaner. Before applying the nails, I prep by pushing back the cuticles, lightly buffing the surface of the nails, and removing dust with alcohol. Next, I'm applying peel base to a little more than 3/4 of the nail. I avoid going too close to the cuticle so the nails still stay secure. Once that dries, I go in with a layer of gel base coat. This helps the polygel adhere properly and gives everything a stronger hold. Then I cure that for 30 seconds. If you skip the base coat, the nails can lift a lot faster. For the application, I'm using Makartt Azalea Jelly Polygel. It's a soft pink shade, but the texture is pretty stiff, which I actually like for this method because it gives me more control and helps reduce bubbles. On the pinky nail, I accidentally brought the polygel a little too close to the cuticle area, so I pushed it back before applying. I want that cuticle space clear so when I press the tip down, the product doesn't flood. I'm pressing the tip down slowly, just making sure everything spreads evenly underneath. Then I flash cure for about 10 to 15 seconds, just to hold it in place. After that, I smooth out the underside and flash cure again to lock everything in. On the next nail, I'm doing the same method, but you can see I'm pressing it down slowly and checking the cuticle area before curing. This is the part that makes the application look cleaner. Once I have 2 nails done, I go in with a full cure in my larger lamp for 30 seconds. I usually work 2 nails at a time like this, just so everything stays in place while I'm working. Same method here, pressing it down gently and checking the cuticle area before curing. Once you get the pressure right, this part becomes really easy. Once all the nails are on, I remove the tacky layer with rubbing alcohol before filing. I'm mostly refining the sidewalls, the free edge, and any bulk near the cuticle. I'm not trying to reshape the whole nail because the full cover tips already gave me the structure. This is where it's easy to overfile, so I keep checking the nail from the side and from the front. The goal is clean and smooth, not super thin. It might look like I'm filing a lot here, but this part is sped up. In real time, I'm working much more lightly and controlled. After filing, I apply glossy top coat to seal the whole design and bring back the shine. Then I cure for 30 seconds. I also top coat the underside of the nails and cure again, just to keep everything smooth and finished from every angle. At this point, you could definitely stop here. This design already looks clean and simple and really polished. I wanted to elevate one nail a bit more, so I'm starting by creating a soft French base. I already matted this nail off camera. This helps the polish go on smoother and gives more control. I'm using a nude gel polish and slowly building the smile line. It took about 2 to 3 thin layers to get the coverage I wanted, curing each layer in between. Next, I'm applying a thin layer of gel glue along the smile line and placing the pearls one at a time. I'm keeping the spacing even so it looks clean and not overcrowded. Less is more here, you don't need a lot to make it stand out. For the middle nail, I'm adding this 3D bow. I place it right in the middle and adjust it before curing. Then I flash cure to lock it in place. After that, I go back in and seal around the edges of the 3D bow just to make sure it doesn't catch on my hair or clothing. This step makes a big difference in how wearable the design is. And finally, I seal the ring nail with glossy top coat and cure for 30 seconds. And this is how the set turned out. Simple, clean, and really beginner friendly. I love this method because it takes the pressure off trying to make everything perfect, especially when it comes to designs like this. And it honestly didn't take long at all. If you want your application to come out cleaner and easier, make sure you watch this video right here.